Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a summer makeup look, and I'm gonna really be focusing on the SPF and making sure that we're protecting our skin from the sun. And I have a lot of great products right here and some tips to show you, so let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I do, and that I do not mess around with, is my sunscreen. So I use the Roche-Posay Toleriane Double Repair Face Moisturizer UV, and it has SPF 30. What I'll do is I'll just take this. I'm running out, so I need to go shopping really soon. But I use like a decent amount. I would say like more than a pea size. And then I just apply this everywhere. Don't forget your eyelids. Super important, and underneath your eyes, the lids, and also like pull it down onto your neck. That's also really important. A lot of people forget to put sunscreen like on their neck and their ears too. Also make sure you get your chest if you're wearing a low cut shirt like mine. It's not too low cut, but if you're wearing like a v-neck, make sure that you always put sunscreen like on your chest. That's really important. In the summer, I don't like to use a full coverage foundation or even foundation at all. It tends to look like really cakey on me in the summer, and it can clog my pores, and it's just not good. So I will just go in with concealer, and this is the Girl Pro Conceal concealer, and I have the shade Creamy Beige. So this I will just put under my eyes just a tiny bit, and I'll also kind of bring it down here just to like make sure everything is super seamless. I'll just blend that in with my fingers, really gentle tapping motion. I should have done my nails for this video. That's okay, whatever. You know what, we're keeping it real on this channel, and you don't always have to have your nails done. I'll be the one to say it. I will be the one. Okay, so just super small amount of concealer tapped under the eyes, and then I have a pimple, so just putting the concealer on the back of your hand. Then I just, oops. Then I just take my finger there and I dab it on any spots that I have. You want to always be sure not to put the applicator from your concealer directly onto your breakout, because the bacteria from your breakout can get into the applicator and it can actually cause you to break out in other places of your face. So always distribute the product on the back of your hand or a clean surface, and then use a clean finger and dab it onto the spot. That's it for the concealer. Sometimes I'll take a little bit like on my nose because I have some sunspots there. Okay, so now that we have a nice base to work with, we're gonna go into the blush and the bronzer. This is a hack right here. I like to use a powder foundation, and specifically one with SPF in it. And this is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation. I don't know if you can see the glare there with the glare, but and it has SPF 50 in it, which is amazing. So it's just like a darker color than my actual face. This is the color tan, and again, it has SPF in it. The reason why I like to do this is because I don't have a foundation on, but if I use a powder foundation as bronzer, then it gives me a lot of coverage, like in the areas I use bronzer, which is honestly like all over my face. So it gives me coverage, but it also gives me SPF as well. So it's like an extra layer of protection. dip into that, tap off excess, and then it gives like a beautiful bronze, but also like adds a ton of coverage and looks super natural. If you could see, you actually might be able to see. Make sure to get the forehead, like that. Ears, do not forget your ears when you're bronzing. If I don't use this, I'll use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So good. That one's also amazing. Okay. Then other side. I'm really like not precise with my bronzer. I'm more just trying to bronze. Obviously I'm trying to bronze. I'm more just trying to like put it in the areas where I would do a harsh contour. And I always make sure to put bronzer on my nose, especially like down the sides. I think it just like really makes your nose stand out. Bronzer is done. And again, I love it because we have that extra bit of SPF from the foundation powder. All right, moving into one of my favorite parts of makeup, which is blush. So another thing about blush in the summer is if you use too pink of a shade, you're gonna look really red throughout the day, because if you're in the heat all day, you're in the sun, your face is gonna naturally get red. I like to always apply a very neutral color that isn't too pink or red. So what I'll do is I have these cloud paints from Glossier. One is in the shade Haze, one is in the shade Dusk. And I will just mix these shades together and I get like a really nice, almost like nude blush, like you'll see. So I take more of the Dusk shade, which is kind of like an apricot color. And then I put a little bit of Haze with it. So these are the proportions there. I don't know if you could see. Yeah, so definitely more of the Dusk. And when you blend it together, it makes like a really light pink shade. That's like super nude and natural. And I will just take that and dot it on my cheeks. And just with 2 fingers, I will blend it out like this. And I also love these cloud paints because they last all day, even when you're sweating, which is huge, especially for summer. Then I will take it and I will go like right over the nose to get that kind of like flush that you would naturally get from the sun. Okay. Then should be good. Again, I don't like to be too blushed in the summer because I'm gonna get a nice natural blush from being outside in the heat all day. This is what we have so far. I'm gonna now move into the eyes. And we're skipping highlighter, by the way, because I don't want to look any more oily or sweaty than I already am. So we're just gonna skip highlighter. And that's fine. All right, getting into the eyes. This is one of my favorite products for summer. This is the Mercier Caviar Stick Eye Color. It's in the color Cocoa. And I love this color because you can really build it up to be super dark, like almost a black brown, or you can smudge it out to be like a really pretty copper shade. and this will last you all day through sweat. If you get pushed in the pool, this will last. You don't have to worry about it running down your face. So what I do is I take it and I just line the eye with it. Okay, then I take my finger and I just blend it upward onto the lid from the lash line. Like that. Really blending it out and diffusing the color. Okay. Just like that. The reason why I put it on the lash line first and then blend up is because I don't want to have like a space between my lashes and the eyeshadow. Also, this is a really nice applicator. It's nice and small, so you can really get into that lash line, and it's almost like a liner and a shadow in one. Because wherever you first put the product, that's where it's gonna kind of dry down first and be the most pigmented. So if you put it on the lash line first, it's gonna kind of set a little bit into the lash line. Then when you blend up, it's gonna be more defined towards where you first put it. And I want it to be most defined on the lash line. This is like honestly such a hack to eyeshadow. Just like eyeshadow pencils are so amazing. It's just like a one-stop shop kind of thing. And I really want to get more of these because they're so good. Okay, then if you want to, you can apply this like on the lower lash line, but since it's daytime, I don't really feel like being that smoky, so we're just gonna leave it to the upper lash line. And we are almost done. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply mascara. My favorite mascara is the L'Oreal Telescopic. I do not use waterproof mascara. I learned the hard way with that. It's just so hard to get off, and a lot of just regular mascaras last a long time too. I've never had an issue with this like smudging or running or anything, so it like lasts pretty well even though it's not waterproof. Okay, so I'm gonna curl these. Whoops. Okay, curl. I don't really do that much mascara during the day. I will definitely go back in later and apply more if I'm like going out at night or something. Okay, that's that. Then the last step is powder. I need powder or else like my like under eyes are gonna be not gonna stay throughout the day. So I take just a small brush and the Mercier pressed powder, and I will just apply that under the eyes, like the side of the nose here, top of the nose, right here. I usually get the most oily, like on the sides here under my eyes to set the concealer, and then I always get oily like a little on my chin and like right there on my forehead. Okay, so that is it for the look, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something. If you have any questions or any recommendations for what else you want to see from my channel, then leave it below. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.